This is Fortress Striker. I wanted to say good morning, and now we're going to be ready to get ready to watch the stream of the Pokemon play for any updates that we're going to get about for anything with Pokemon. And we're going to start the stream a little early before our stream, so we get to chat a bit for like what's to come, what are your thoughts, what's the last thing we're going to do, so we'll be up to date. So do go ahead and check me out, and if you are new to it, always follow up so you guys can always streams or anything. Also, do check out the channel on YouTube. So go ahead and show you around. And then once we start off the show, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch out from the chatting box to go to gameplay box so that all view the live stream. Live stream is gonna be around here, as you can see, be on the official Pokemon YouTube channel. And check things out. You can see what's gonna happen February 27th of today. So it's gonna start in like about 12 minutes and counting. And yeah, do go ahead and check things out. Yep, and for the Twitch, the way I always double check, and you guys see what's gonna happen. Now, we are gonna go ahead and talk about something. Now, obviously, the first thing they're gonna be talking about is Scarlet and Violet, because we gotta get more updates. I know a lot of people have probably finished the game. Unfortunately, I still haven't beaten the game, and it's not because I was lazy or anything. My Joy Cons have been pretty. So, but I'm almost done. I'm actually just needed I level up my Pokemon. We bought a new Pro Controller last weekend, so now I'm already set up to finish the game and then start catching as much Pokemon for the Pokedex as I can. But I need to have Scarlet, unfortunately. I have his Violet, and we're obviously gonna have DLCs. I'm just gonna go see, and we're gonna have obviously something new and fresh. I hope the DLCs are gonna be a little bit better than it did for Sword and Shield. Like Isle Armor was actually disappointing and it took long to come out. I didn't like Isle of Armor, but Tundra was actually the best thing for Sword. And Scarlet Violet is not a bad game, but as you saw, as much as you played for months, it had a lot of glitches and bugs that they had to patch things up. And again, that's because the Pokemon Company never takes its time for these games. They had to make another game and another game, like they did with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And look what happened. That disaster already ended up having bad patches. When I got the game, it already had a lot of glitches. It was pretty bad. So it wasn't really like one of the very best. I never even got to finish Diamond Pearl in the end. Like I have Diamond, but I never finished it because that was the game started doing. And Pearl I never started. That was gonna be my Nuzlocke. But yeah, so if you guys suggest what are we gonna have for the DLC, I would like to know in the chat. If anything else, I know for the fact we are gonna come to a very sad end, as for many of you don't know, the Ash has already completed becoming the Pokemon Master, and now he's already finished up his adventures, and we're finishing up with the character. And for those who don't know when the last episode is, I will tell you March 24, repeat, March 24, mark down your calendars, is the final episode for the Ash and Pikachu adventures. After this is the end of an era for Ash. I do want to say thank you so much for that character. Without Ash Ketchum, we wouldn't have started this entire journey. His character was portrayed by Red from the video game series and, of course, the manga series. If you go and read it, I do have a few of the manga omnibuses right there. If you see the color-coded mangas right on my bookshelf. And yes, it was very interesting to read about Ash slash Satoshi, as that's his name in the Japanese. We did the adventures of him ever since he dreamed of being a Pokemon Master, overslept, and ended up getting Pikachu instead of the original story, which was, in his case, Squirtle, because that was the first Pokemon. But after every adventure, every loss, and everything he had to learn, Ash finally achieved the goal of now becoming the Pokemon Master and is getting ready to finally come. When I rewatched all the episodes, just to see how it is, the Johto one interests me because after the Johto saga, it looked it was a bitter end, but a new era starting. And it's funny when you watch that one afterwards, after all these years. Now, after everything he's been through, he's officially now done, and it's been really hell of a run, and I'm glad to watching Ash achieving this goal because, without Ash, we wouldn't Pokemon card games, the video, like the items. I have a couple. I have like Cyndaquil. And of course, you just see my poster right now, the Pokemon Go. Of course, my head's always too big to see, but you know, you get back. And even if you haven't watched Pokemon or get into Pokemon for a while, you get back into it because you love the game. You love all that stuff, and it's just something unique. But now it's time, and we've had a good run, and now it's running over. Now we weren't wanting to. A few of us have been wanting because the show's been too long. I'm not gonna lie about that, but now that it is gonna be sad. And just yesterday, and just this weekend, we have him reunited with his Lapras one last time, and that's it. That's no more going to be any of these Pokemon. All his Pokemon are finished. All of his work are done. That's it. The Navanera, guys. And I will be able to watch the episode because I do want to see what's going to. And all I can tell you is, guys, it's gonna be something. See again, March 24th, final episode. Do check it out, maybe wherever you can watch it. I'm possibly and I don't know what else they're gonna add for the direct. Like I said, if you have any ideas, feel free to say in the chat, guys. We come to the live. We're gonna get ready to watch Pokemon play, and we're gonna view the stream. We're gonna watch it all. It's gonna be unique and ever interesting. But just give me one moment, guys. I will be right back. I'm just gonna double check every, but stay around. We're gonna be right with you. Okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Just gotta make sure everything's careful. Ready? So yeah, again, let's go ahead and go ahead straight to the Pokemon Presents. I will go ahead and upload this to the YouTube channel, folks. So if you guys are willing to check out the channel here, we got the Fortress Striker channel. So I'll just click here just for a sec. We'll get back to it right here. So do check out Fortress Striker. Check out everything. My last live stream was when I did the direct. We're doing a lot more profiles of everything. I'm trying to get back to it more deck profiles because I kind of miss doing that. And speaking of which, we are going to be talking about upcoming episodes for the podcast. As you can see, the TCG Party podcast is coming back. Season 3 will be coming up soon. I am going to state about it. It will be coming about next month around the time near when the Pokemon set of Scarlet Violet will be around release. So when the time comes around there, we'll start season 3. I'll contact Gio. I'm going to have a couple friends help with as guest stars, and we're going to do everything. So do subscribe to the YouTube channel, helps supporting. Do check out the Twitch. It does help a lot. Be supportive and follow up. And of course, do check out our Facebook here on the Facebook page. I'm going to try to get more other social media because I'm not a fan of it, but I just want to get more hope. All right, so do check us out. We do a lot of support. We do a lot of directs, streams, everything, and yeah, always be supportive for the channel. That's it's be all right. So go ahead and jump to gameplay, guys. We go ahead for the podcast. I will talk about the rotation. I will tell about updates of certain tournament card decks that were interesting that meta for the next formats for if you are playing the Pokemon TCG. If you are also wanting to see more other card games too, because this channel mostly talks about card games, sometimes with wrestling too, just for fun. But with card games, we are guaranteed to have. We're gonna have other ones. We're gonna have to talk about the One Piece regionals that was happening a couple weeks back. We're gonna have to talk about more Digimons, and of course, anything up to date to any other card games. And of course, Pokemon here. If you are a Pokemon fan, we are gonna talk about the Pokemon TCG, of course, because we are gonna be up to date now. Scarlet Violet base set that will be coming out soon next month. So hope everybody's set up. And if you do catch up some of the last streamings, I did stream about Destiny 2. If you are interested in watching those, I'm gonna do more with my friends. We are gonna do a update today. So if you haven't gotten your update for Destiny 2, I suggest you do it now because the update will be at 12 p.m. today. When again, because it's gonna be like at least up to 100 gigabytes. It's gonna up to your memory. Make sure you have enough space as Lightfall comes out tomorrow, 12 p.m. Ready. Right? And minutes for Pokemon. About Pokemon, I got nothing. Got 60 seconds left, folks. Get ready. Get your water. Drink. There's. Hey. Sure. Here's, but I don't. You guys see. Because I know on the last stream I didn't talk. Try to. Sure. But I don't. Okay. At least about 1 minute on my clock time because it says 60 seconds. Hey. I'm ready. I know things to talk, but then again, you probably don't have much prepared. Any. It's 9 a.m. Refresh it too, just in case when it's about to start. Oh, yes, it is. As you can see, the left for the stream. 15 seconds for the stream. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Hello everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27th, is Pokemon Day.
Hey.
This is the date that the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. At the time, only 151 Pokemon had been discovered, but now that number has grown to over 1,000. To all you trainers around the world who have journeyed together with your Pokemon over the years, we are so thankful for your support. In today's presentation, we will be bringing you all sorts of news about Pokemon. First, we would like to talk about this year's Pokemon World Championships, the first ever to be held in Japan.
Oh, really?
Mr. Chris Brown, take it away.
Wait. What he said?
Hello, Pokemon trainers. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International.
I had a scare for a moment.
To join you again to talk about our annual Pokemon World Championships. This past year in London, more than 10,000 trainers from all over the world gathered together to celebrate Pokemon and experience epic battles. Thank you to all the trainers who made the London World Championships our largest ever, and congratulations again to our newest World Champions. Now I'd like to share with you all some details about our next event. The 2023 Pokemon World Championships will be held in Japan for the very first time. We look forward to trainers battling in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, the Pokemon Trading Card Game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite from August 11th to 13th at the Pacifico Yokohama. For more than a decade, we have created special artwork to honor each location that makes the World Championship experience unique. Today, I am happy to share the key art for Yokohama for the very first time. Let's have a look. The World Championships is so special because of how our community from around the world comes together to play Pokemon. We can't wait to see you there. And for those that can't make it, be sure to catch all the action on our live broadcasts all weekend long. Thank you.
I want a dream to go there.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. We can't wait to see everyone together in Yokohama later this year. Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Jeez. Hi, bud. Excellent. This is yes. Oh, energy. That, by the way, is classic. So we're getting the classic trading card game, and it's exciting.
Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic is designed to be a premium Pokemon TCG set that will last a lifetime. Created by the design firm Nendo, Creatures, and the Pokemon Company as a joint production. We'll be providing a sneak peek of the product at the Pokemon World Championships, so I hope you will all come check it out. Next,
Yeah, the championship.
we'd like to announce a new Pokemon venture. To tell you more, we have Miss Min Young Kim from Netflix.
Mr. Ishihara, thank you for the kind introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Min Young Kim and I oversee Netflix film and series from Asia Pacific. Thank you for having us here today, and I'm thrilled to share how we're bringing Pokemon and Netflix together for the first time this year. At Netflix, we're passionate about developing local programming that entertains audiences around the world. And so today, we're pleased to announce that Netflix, in collaboration with the Pokemon Company, are producing a brand new Netflix series, The Pokemon Concierge. We have a group of experts here in Japan who are passionate about finding and developing original stories from Japan that can excite audiences all over the world. and we are dedicated to adapting fan-favorite stories and manga into extraordinary shows. With this title, we're excited to marry an entirely new storyline that expands the Pokemon universe with groundbreaking stop-motion animation. To bring this new world to life, we've partnered with the amazing creative team at Dwarf Studio. The series, which will be set at the Pokemon Resort, follows the story of our concierge Haru and the many Pokemon who visit as guests. We hope you enjoy today's first look at the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge, and we can't wait to share more with you.
ここはポケモンリゾート。ポケモンたちがお客様として訪れる場所。これはそこで働く一人のコンシェルジュのお話。
Thank you very much, Miss Kim. Pokemon Concierge will be a new animated series brought to you by Netflix and Pokemon. Please stay tuned for this new series release. Now, we'd like to present the latest news about our games. Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Hello, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Have you all been making good progress with your treasure hunt in the Paldea region? Today, we have updates on the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. But first, please take a look at the latest updates about several of our other games.
The 5-on-5 strategic team battle game Pokemon Unite. We've entered our second year of service and surpassed 100 million total downloads. More and more Pokemon have joined the fray, allowing for even more strategies and ways to play. The legendary Pokemon Zacian is now joining Unite battles. Its Unite move is Sovereign Sword. It can cut a broad swath with its slash attack. It can also charge its sword with Eos energy to unleash a stronger attack. Use these huge attacks to overwhelm your opponents. And don't miss out on special holoware. The adventure in Zacian's Wheeled event is now underway. Complete missions to receive rewards. You can also obtain Zacian's Unite license, so be sure to join in. There's also a boss rush event underway. Stand against formidable foes with your allies and earn rewards. Plus, to celebrate Pokemon Day, we're distributing a gift code for a special item. And we're hosting an invitation-only league to decide our Asia region champions. Check out how the battles are going on the official Pokemon Unite social channels. The teams that win their way through each league will come together in a dramatic face-off in Malaysia's Kuala Lumpur on March 18th and 19th. Look forward to Asia's greatest Unite battles, and we'll keep bringing you more to enjoy in Pokemon Unite in the future. What's this? Seems the aroma of our newest dish has brought some customers to the cafe. Here at the cafe in the Pokemon Cafe Remix game, we meet Pokemon from the Paldea region. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. Whip up plenty of servings of the new Paldea dish and bring delight to your Pokemon visitors. Progress through the event, and you'll be able to choose one of these three to join your staff. Which one will you choose? To celebrate Pokemon Day in Pokemon Cafe Remix, we're also giving away a special in-game Great Chef outfit for Greninja. And there's more! You can now deliver to a whole array of 5-star chef Pokemon that have appeared in the past. To celebrate this special development, you can enjoy a bonus 11 times express delivery right now without using in-game currency. Play Pokemon Cafe Remix on Nintendo Switch or your mobile device, and discover what new Pokemon and outfits may show up in your cafe next.
I hope you're ready.
Here we come! Those with the strongest convictions will win!
I'm not gonna let you win.
Shine on!
Shall we begin?
Mystery!
At once! Let's go!
Come on!
All right. My wish is for Galaw's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world.
Actually,
Good morning. Morning.
We know we've kept you all waiting, but at last, we can bring Pokemon Sleep to you later this year.
there was rumor about this.
The idea behind Pokemon Sleep is to be a game that makes you look forward to waking up in the morning. To get a better idea of what you can expect, please check out the next video.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon Sleep. Your adventure takes place on a small island. On this island, you'll find Great Big Snorlax and Professor Neroli, who is researching Pokemon Sleep. It's easy to play on this island. All you have to do is get a good night's sleep. If you leave your smartphone by your pillow when you go to bed, your sleep will be measured, recorded, and analyzed.
Oh, wow.
Once that's done, it will be categorized into one of 3 sleep types: dozing, snoozing, or slumbering.
Oh, slumber.
Pokemon that tend to sleep in the same way as you did will gather around Snorlax. As you keep this up, you might even discover some rare in-game sleep styles that most will never see. It seems that each species of Pokemon has several sleep styles.
Great.
Get lots of sleep and try to find them all. Enjoy going to sleep and waking up each day as you research the sleep styles of Pokemon together with Snorlax.
By using the Pokemon Sleep app regularly, you can have fun while tracking the regularity of your sleep or rest rhythm. Pokemon Sleep will be available for iOS and Android devices later this year. Next, we'd like to introduce the device you just got a glimpse of, the Pokemon Go++.
This is the Pokemon Go++ accessory. It is a new device that you can use with Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Go. It's very simple to use it with Pokemon Sleep. Press the button when you are going to bed,
Pikachu.
and press that button once again when you wake up in the morning.
Pikachu.
Just like that, your sleep data has been measured. There's a Pikachu within your Pokemon Go++.
Pika Pika.
It can sing you lullabies,
Pika Pika Pikachu.
grow friendlier the more sleep you get together, even unlock new alarm sounds for you. It's like you're cuddled up to catch some Z's with Pikachu. This device also has handy functions for playing Pokemon Go. Without even pulling out your smartphone, you can automatically spin Pokestops and throw regular Pokeballs at Pokemon. And now you can choose to throw Great Balls and Ultra Balls as well, at the press of a button. There are future plans to add new functionality that'll use your sleep data in Pokemon Go too. Stay tuned for more.
What do you think? The Pokemon Go Plus device should be available to purchase in July. And by linking the Pokemon Go Plus to your Pokemon Go game, you'll get access to special research in Pokemon Go that will allow you to encounter a Snorlax wearing a nightcap. Look forward to more news to come about Pokemon Sleep and the Pokemon Go Plus device. And next, we turn to the latest updates about Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, the newest games in the Pokemon series, which were released in November last year.
Pass the sweep.
New Paradox Pokemon have been found in the Paldea region. It seems Walking Wake appears in Pokemon Scarlet, while Iron Leaves can be found in Pokemon Violet. You'll be able to catch them for yourself by claiming victory in a Terra Raid battle event. The event will begin not long after this broadcast, as soon as preparations are complete.
Sweet.
We hope you'll team up with family, friends, and other trainers to take on this challenge. The games will also soon be able to connect to Pokemon Go. In Pokemon Go, you can receive gifts from friends or by visiting Pokestops around the world. These gifts come with postcards. Once it's possible to connect these games, you'll be able to send postcards to your Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet game, and you'll find that the pattern of Vivillon that appear there will change based on the postcard's location data.
Oh, nice.
And on the Pokemon Go side, the players who have sent postcards will find themselves able to catch roaming form Gimmighoul in that game. Try to collect 999 Gimmighoul coins to evolve Gimmighoul into Golden Go. We're also planning to begin Pokemon Home support for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet early this year. Then you'll be able to bring roaming form Gimmighoul that you've caught in Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet via Pokemon Home. We hope you look forward to it. And finally, we'd like to share our last video for today with you. Please have a look at this.
treasure of Area Zero. Teal. Indigo. Fall 2023, winter.
DLC will be available for purchase for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The title of this DLC is The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will be released in 2 parts, with Part 1, The Teal Mask, coming in fall 2023. Part 2, The Indigo Disc, will be distributed in winter 2023. Purchasing the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will allow you to enjoy playing both parts of the DLC with the save data you already have in Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet. In Part 1, The Teal Mask, you'll be visiting the land of Kitakami as part of a school trip, as your adventures expand beyond the Paldea region. And in Part 2, The Indigo Disc, you'll be studying as an exchange student at Blueberry Academy. During these adventures, you'll be able to encounter some familiar Pokemon that you didn't see living in Paldea. The legendary Pokemon that newly appear in the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero are Ogerpon, with its fearsome mask, and Terapagos, resplendent in its glittering aura. Please look forward to a new story that will unfold in 2 parts as you discover the roles that both these Pokemon will play in your adventures. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will be available for purchase on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation ends. As soon as you make your purchase, you'll be able to get the new uniform set and don some new outfits in your Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet game. As an early purchase bonus, we've also prepared a serial code that will allow you to claim a special Hisuian Zoroark for your in-game team. We hope you enjoy these expanded adventures in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
What did you think? As we move forward, we'll keep trying to find new ways to bring the joy of Pokemon to you all. Thank you for tuning in.
Pika Pika.
Okay, all right, not bad. This is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and get right to it, guys. So that was basically the stream. We got to notice there was a lot of cool things. There was a couple of things that you see every time. Of course, we'll just get to the point because I know a lot. I'm not really a fan of the cafe mix when I 3x. I know Pokemon Unite. A lot of people are ready to play the Zacian, and I'm just gonna say straight, Zacian's broken. Triple kill. That's amazing. And now it's easier to also get it, so not a problem to get Zacian. Another thing to say, guys, is that what interests me a lot was the beginning when we talked about the card games. We're getting back to classics. That's so great. Now, of course, it's going to lose value on some of the original cards when obviously they're going to do reprints. But the only sad thing is you won't be able to know all this information until Worlds, and Worlds isn't until August, so you'll have to wait till be March, so about 5 months ahead. Also, got to go ahead and find a lot of things that are very interesting. But I gotta say, the DLC looks pretty promising. I like it. And though fall is gonna be a long time, I think it could be a little bit better because it gives them time to work on the DLC. You don't want just to rush them like they did when the Isle of Armor first came. It was coming in June, and it just looked pretty bad. It looked like it didn't take the story well. It was just off. It didn't work. It gives players time to collect every terror raid, finish up the Pokedex, and do all the story. That way we can get everything done beforehand. And it says fall and winter, so they're gonna be in between. So it's kind of not bad. So you're obviously gonna get it. So that means winter of 2023, meaning that's gonna be like late December. So that's something because otherwise they would have said winter 2024, which that would be like in a year. And you don't want to wait a year for part 2. You want to get this. So that means, well, if it's fall, it has to come in by September because that way it gives us a 3-month advance to work on the DLC. And then afterwards, when it's by around Christmas time, you go ahead and play part 2. And we'll go back. Let's go back to it to verify the. So yes, here the teal mask is the fall 2023. Indigo disc is winter 2020. So there'll be no confusion. Also, Pokemon Sleep is just kind of like think about it as like Pokemon Go. It's interesting, but you have to play with it a lot. And I don't know if someone like me or like anyone who's like insomnia can work with this. We'll see how it works because you have to keep your thing on your bed. You don't want to drop your little Pokeball thing. Yeah, you have to play with it around and see how it works. It's something you have to. We finally get to see the legends of basically the newer versions of old school prehistoric Suicune and futuristic Virizion. And here they're called. Suicune is called the Walking Wake. It's a dinosaur-looking type, but it's a dragon type, which is really cool. So Water Dragon, obviously, everyone wants to go for that one. And Iron Leaves, which is a exotic form of. Because basically, the future ones should just look like robots. Like, not much creativity that way. Let's say like the prehistoric Pokemon look a lot cooler, but obviously Violet was the better game because it had better styles. Grass Psychic is not bad. It's a good counter against poison type since Grass is super weak. But I gotta say, Water Dragon is pretty good. And the best part about being Dragon types, you're immune to the 4 elements: water, lightning, fire, grass. So you are gonna be hit one time when it comes to fairy. Water is not a bad counter against ice. Of course, you lose the dragons. But of course, the only weakness to most of the dragons is just worst is fairy types. So you gotta watch out for that. But that does, yeah. But I do like I actually like the Verizion's robotic design. It looks pretty cool. It looks efficient and advanced. Probably for it's really early in the morning. Yeah, sleep is trying. I guess sleep should come out. Yeah, this is like really cool and interesting. I like the concept. I like the work. I like how put a lot of effort in this one and they took their time. You can also start sending your posts so that every postcard you send, you get a different biblium. So that every day, because there's like a ton of it. There's so much. It's like it's because they're considered butterflies. So many of them, and to find them all over the world is difficult. But luckily, you can be friends with anybody. We just go to social media, just give them your friend code, and whoever you got, they'll go to that country. They're from like a different, like Sweden, Germany, Russia, Japan, anywhere. You get to be friends with them, and then they send you postcards from where they're at, which area, and then you send postcards where you're at, and then like, oh, okay, we don't have the U.S. We'll take that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and then you can unlock that for depending on the areas you get. So it's pretty cool. The Gimmickle points I actually like because you do want to get the Gimmicles. It's really challenging for this. Of course, I'm almost there. I'm in the 900s. I still gotta find more of them, and then once I finally complete it, I'll get Golden Ghoul. Also, I love the concept of like how it made it's Western Japan. Like in the farming live events, which is the countryside. I would like to see. Actually, is really good though. Although this was not a bad stream. They're having the necklace account. I was gonna say I like Psyduck or is being Psyduck, and I know, like I said, a YouTuber. I'm really so shout out to Breaking Nick because I know he's marking out Psyduck, the true face of Pokemon. But like I said, when we got to the card game, this right here excited me because we're able to go ahead and play old school Pokemon first time in a long time. And I have like one of my friends who are trying to play old school decks because like no one gets to make those for me. But now we're officially gonna see it all. Also, I like this counter on the top. It's gonna mute. So as you can see, like it's really, I like these counter things. I like how they use these efficient toolboxes. It's like it looks pretty cool. But again, they won't mention anything else until Worlds. So again, that upsets me because that's the only thing to talk about. But we'll re-talk about this during the podcast episode when we stream it live, of course, next month. And when we do, we're going to be talking about a lot of interesting things. And I actually did not know Worlds has never been in Japan before. I thought it usually was because normally for card games, they've always had a lot of Japan tournaments, especially in Yu-Gi-Oh! They have a lot of it, but this is the first time they're going to have Japan. That's really huge. So I can't wait to see that. So remember, guys, we're getting back to some old school card games in TCG. Pokemon Sleep's coming. Updates go. And the Scarlet Violet DLC, of course. So everything's really good. You can also, and of course, we're getting Zacian and Pokemon Unite. If you're interested in Masters EX and the Cafe Remix, well, I mean, there's that. If you're interested, that's fine. I just don't want to talk about it because I'm not a huge fan. But like, if you guys ever want to hear about it and you do want me to talk about it, you can always let me know. We'll talk about it. So I always make sure to comment for you guys, not just to be about me. It's for everyone because this is something we all gain together. But yeah, that's a pretty good, pretty fun, and I guess that's it for the. Oh, because I had it. Sorry, I forgot I had it in chatting. Hold on. So yeah, so I'll recap it one more time. So we got Pokemon old school TCG cards here. We're gonna get the Netflix adaptation. We got Pokemon Zacian for Unite, which is busted. Pokemon Remix is here. Cafe Remix, Master EX update with the Gala region and new champion, of course the old school champions. And we got Pokemon Sleep, Slowbro, and then of course we got Go Plus Plus. And of course, don't forget, guys, we are getting the Walking Wake Suicune variety as Water Dragon, Iron Leaves, Virizion, Grass Psychic, Terra Raid, update for Go for Gimmighoul and Vivillon. I mispronounced the name. And of course, we are getting the DLC of Teal Mask and Neo Mask, Indigo Mask, Teal Mask. Remember, comes in fall 2023. Indigo Disc, winter 2023. And we will see you then. And I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and stream right here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you had a great time. Thank you for joining me in the morning. And I will see you around. And I will be back for tomorrow on the live stream where Destiny 2 Lightfall, as we're going to be playing a lot for the story mode and with all my friends on the Discord and everything. So I'll catch you up there. So until then, guys, keep up. Please be up to date. Do follow the Twitch. You can always watch the stream. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the Facebook page. Do everything, guys. So we all get together and enjoy ourselves. Right? So until then, this is Fortress Striker.